Swole Benji here. So last skinning video was a disaster. We tried to skin in a tier 5 zone. It was busy. There wasn't a lot of stuff to go around. Skinning tier 5s took forever. There was very little profit. So today we're doing with premiums, skinning in a tier 6 set in a tier 4 zone that's completely dead. There's only 10 people here. I know I've made a video on this zone, but I think I made it without premium, and now I have premium for eating the food. And before we begin, I'll be using this homemade map that I made. Here it is. Check it out. Go ahead and hit print screen, and you can save this for yourself. The red numbers are tier 4 mobs, and the green numbers are tier 3 mobs. The gray numbers are tier 2 mobs because it is a tier 4 zone. The circle that says Skinner was camping here in the middle is actually filled with like 7 or 8 tier 3 mobs, and then slightly up and to the left is about 5 or 6 tier 4 mobs. So there you go. That's the map I'll be using, and let's get into it. Let's see the profits per hour. Now, my faction points are nearly maxed out for the day, so I can't really count that, but I'm at 360,000. Also, before we begin, I've been leveling fiber harvesting. Now, it's tier 4. To level tier 4 to tier 5 is 117 learning points. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Now I have tier 5 fiber harvesting. We won't be doing that in this video. This is just for skinning. I've got the 10 journals. I've got some journalist trophy journals with me. So I'm going to pull up my map now, and we are going to get started with skinning. I'm hype. I don't stop for, like, here's 3 tier 2 mobs. I'm not stopping for 3s. I am stopping for the big numbers, alright? Looks like this guy's already skinning. Off to a great start. There's now 12 people in the zone. That's fine. I can go to the next big area. Especially the top of the map is really good. But we're just going to roam around and do some skinning and see how much we make in this time. When the food buff runs out, that'll be 30 minutes, even though I did spend a little bit of the early part talking. That's okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead, and it looks like these mobs were just recently killed. There should be more than 2 there. I'm going to go ahead and take them, because I can get these little baby mobs too. Oh, there we go. Get that guy. And I've got the Carleone cape on this time. Last video, I used the wrong cape. The reason I use the Carleone cape is so I don't accidentally shock neutral mobs into my pools. As you can see, we're skinning a lot faster than that one video where I skinned this zone because I was only tier 5 at the time. But because I am tier 6, I can now skin much faster. I'm waiting on my hide poison. I'm gonna activate that before I remount up, and that just respawned. I'm not going to bother stopping to kill that. So on to the next big pool area, which should be up here. Looks like someone got it already. Man, that's a trend. This is why am I doing this to myself? Why do I skin? Let's see. Those guys are gone. Ouch. Not doing so good. These guys are gone. I just missed the hype train. Let's see. That's a decent pull. There's like 5 there. I don't have hide poison because it just wore out because I took too long to find them. But that's okay. My abilities should be able to take them out because they are just little tier 3 mobs. Nothing to be worried about. Our abilities do plenty of damage using a 6-1 life curse staff. And let's get that money. And as always, at the end of our food buff, we'll go over the profits made. And you guys can determine for yourselves if skinning in a tier 4 zone is better than in a tier 5 zone. I think it is. I think until you unlock like tier 7 or tier 8, you shouldn't even bother with tier 5s. But that's just me. This guy's killing 2 at a time. He's going to grab that 3rd one. I'm not going to steal it. I don't really feel like it. Let's run up here and see if someone's camping. They probably are. Maybe I should film this about 2 to 3 hours from now when the zone is even more dead, but screw it. We'll do it anyway. We'll do it live. Anyone remember that old meme? So there's 3 there. Let's get them while we have the poison active. And then try to get these 2. I did get that one. Alright, cool. I bet that guy's in a Skinner. Yeah, he's a tier 8 Skinner. He just came from the area I was going to, so you know that those mobs are dead. You know that they're gone. Right? Like, there's not even a reason to go check. If he's tier 8, he knows what he's doing. He knows the score, he knows the game. But When I was doing some math earlier, I found that the tier 3s were actually more profitable, though the tier 4s are the ones that drop babies. And on yesterday's video, I did find a fawn after I stopped recording, because I did a little bit more skinning afterwards, and of course as soon as I stopped recording, a baby dropped. So yeah, they don't really sell for as much anymore, because the moose, the mooses have really driven them out of the market. Yeah, this guy's got this pull. Why isn't he getting that one? Okay, he did. I guess he heard me. Haha. This one was recently killed. So yeah, this area is pretty much poached out, sadly. But we can check the middle. Could be some good pulls here. Some people don't realize that this middle little spot here has quite a number of mobs. And they've been killed. Alright, there's another pull up here though. Looking forward to that one. And there's 1, 2, 3 alive. There should be more than that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pull them, and I bet they're only gonna be 1 harvest each. Actually, there's that one right there, so that's 4 for us. And then these guys got 4 stacks each of the curse. So they're gonna go down really easy, even without hide poison. Oh, baby fawn! Yeah, we did it! 48,000. Cha-ching! So even though these guys are only worth 1 harvest, we did get a baby out of it, which actually made it worthwhile. Very cool. You guys would think I'd be a little more hyped for that, but it's whatever, man. This is usually a good pull up here. Not sure why it isn't today. Like, there's normally a lot more mobs just south of here, but I don't know, I'm not seeing them. It's a little weird, a little odd. Maybe they were freshly killed. It doesn't seem so. Oh, by the way, I actually did time how long it takes for skins to respawn. Okay, so for a tier 5 mob, it's 10 minutes per hit. So if they have 5 harvests, it takes almost 1 hour for them to get all of their harvests back. So if you find like a tier 5 node that no one has, that has 5 harvests on it, that means no one's harvested that in 1 hour, which is pretty dang good. And right when a server restarts, oh boy, are those things, like those things fill up as the servers are down. So they're actually really good. More people should take advantage, I think. For tier 2, I think it's like less than a minute. And tier 3, it's like a minute, 30 seconds to 2 minutes. I think it's 30 seconds to a minute for tier 2. I forget exactly. I have it written down. I don't remember. Sadly, I don't remember. But it's actually pretty fast. And I'm not talking about animals. Animal respawn rates are different. Like if you're a tree chopper and you harvest a tier 2 and you count 30 seconds, it's back, but not in full. It's only the first 2 hits. So if you're actually really slow at gathering, you can just kind of circle one little spot for a while and they'll all come back. We're at 3% on skinning, by the way. I'm waiting on my hide animal poison before I mount back up. And you know what? I'm just going to tag all these mobs. Because this guy's riding down here, probably trying to get these mobs. And look at that. They all just melt. Isn't it great? Are you guys sick of gathering videos yet? What kind of videos do y'all want to watch? You know? Like, I'm down for whatever. I'm just grasping at straws here. I'm just trying to entertain, you know, just do what the people want. I know some of you can be like, go to a tier 8 zone, bro. Go to a tier 8 zone. I'm not in a guild. As soon as I leave the black zone, I'm going to have like 10 people following me constantly, and I don't enjoy that. I know people like eCourt love that shit, where they have like, he's got like 20 people ganking them in a red or a black zone, and it's like, whatever, that's the game, that's Albion Online for you, but it's like, no. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be better. I'm gonna go to this little top right section here, and maybe we can get a big score. Maybe we can find a lot of mobs. Hopefully. So let's see. Yes, I know I casted hide animal poison. I won't really make it in time. I'm not gonna stop for those 2. You can't be stopping for 2 pulls. You gotta go for the big pulls, man. That's how this works. So far we're at 888. That could be the tool. Oh look, there's some dead bodies here. Like, they're just asking to be skinned. I can actually skin them with the mobs hitting me now. That's how fast I've gotten at skinning. You can actually feel the progression. So let's go ahead and get these. And then we can get these guys that are probably the respawns. Alright, now we're all set. Should be able to just roll up on these stags and take them down pretty quick. There should be a 4 pull up here. There's, well, I guess because it's enchanted, it's not counting? Well, whatever. It still technically counts because a 4-1 is worth 2. And you learn that if you ever do stone cutting. Because the way stone works, like enchanted stone, it's just double, basically, whenever you refine it. What if we load up on babies in this video? Like, it makes up for all the other videos with no babies. We get like 10 babies. It'd be crazy. You'd have to, like, actually put them down and grow them on the farm land, right? Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't breeding stags. Stags are like, they're old and used up. They're no longer wanted. There's no reason to ride a stag when you can ride a moose. There really isn't. I don't see the point. Do you? Like, I honestly don't know why anyone would want to ride a stag at this point. The moose is the exact same type of mount. It's just faster and carries more. So why would you want to be smaller, to have a smaller hitbox? Hey, is that another baby? Ooh, another baby. We got 2 babies. 2 babies in 11 minutes. Hey, that's a baby every 5 minutes. We're doing really well. This is already looking up. It'd have been cool if we got a bunch of swift claws in the last video, but no. Alright, so next pull is up and around the corner. Feels so much better being able to harvest the tier 4s at this speed. Like, it gets comfy. When you're at tier 8, you vacuum them up so fast. Alright, there's the 2, and where's the rest of your boys at? There's those 2. It's gonna be a little tricky to pull all of them. Well, I'll just get the 3 then, fine. I hate stopping for 3. Oh, there he is. He made it. There we go. Always gotta make sure to pull at least 4 if you want to make your kills more efficient. See, with other gathering professions, you can stop for 1 because you can just mount up immediately. You don't have to enter combat. It's a lot less hassle. Like, skinning is the biggest hassle for gathering. It's not even the most profitable, it's stone cutting. Stone cutting has always been the most profitable. Now we're gonna go down to the promised area here. But first, we'll cut through here. Grab ourselves a quick grab of, should be 5 stags. Not here, obviously. Well, that's 3. I'll make a pit stop here. That's 3 plus 1. That's a 4. It's a 4 pull. See, I can pull 4 mobs by the time my skills come off cooldown. That's why it's worth it to pull 4. I know, right? Logic and math. Dude, lately I've had these comments of people arguing about math in my older videos, like about the freemium accounts, and I just look at their math and it's completely wrong. I showed the math on the screen, and they say it's wrong. It's not wrong. I undervalued all of that stuff. I rounded down just so people wouldn't naysay it, and they still do. It's really, it's like, are they trolling? Are they baiting? Like, what's the deal? Like, what's the deal with that? I'm gonna laser that one. I just don't get it. It's like, maybe they're just not of age to understand the math or something. Maybe that's the problem with this game, is that too many underagers are playing and they just can't figure out how to do the market correctly or how things work. They just assume bigger number equals better. Oh, tier 8s have more fame than tier 7s. Yeah, okay, per mob, a tier 8 dungeon, when you kill 1 mob, does give you more fame than a tier 7 dungeon, yes. But do you know how many mobs you can kill in the same time frame, tier 7 versus tier 8? Well, eventually the tier 7 mobs start to overlap the tier 8 mobs in terms of kills per hour. Therefore, you get more fame that way. I know this is only a 3-stop. There's normally more here, and I'm not sure why there isn't. I also missed my laser. I'm trying to kill the little skeleton bro here. It happened to be wandered into the pack. This isn't a baby, it's just a silver pile. I know, you got your hopes up. Always getting those hopes up. only to be disappointed. Alright, so moving on to the next pack. We haven't really harvested any tier 2s yet. They're good money and they're good fame. Like, you shouldn't pass up the tier 2s. Normally there's a bunch like right here, but I only see 4 or 5. How many is that? It's only 4. Where'd they go, man? There's supposed to be 8 here. Someone killed them recently or something? Look how fast that is. Like, you can't even finish the animation. Now up here is the good pull, and I don't see anybody nearby. Oh yeah, let's just get it. I didn't have my E skill for this pull, and that's fine. As you can see, that stag was not a full harvest, so that means someone has been by recently. Alright, and now we're gonna go left, and there should be another huge pull. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at this. Look how many we got here. And they're all ours. Like, this is the Gucci money right here. I know I always say everything's Gucci and lit fam and other, you know, fire keywords, phrases, TikTok lingo, etc. But look how many mobs we just killed in one pile. Okay, and we're just gonna left click them and get rich. I mean, not really get rich, because the bots, the bots lower the economy. I know I'm like a broken record. I'm saying it literally every video. Oh, the bots, dude. I need to make a video. I had a video idea. And it was, how much disinfo and wrong information there is on Reddit. Like, I was reading through a Reddit thread, and there was a guy that asked the question, is there really hackers, in this game? And of course, you guys know my videos, you know the answer is yes. You've played the game, you know the answer is absolutely a resounding yes. And then, like, the most upvoted post, you know what it said? I've played for 3 years and I've only seen one hacker. Wow, sheltered much, bro? Yeah, because you sit in your little guild, you know, safety town area the whole time. Apparently, of course, you're not ever going to see hackers. Man, and like, I mean, freaking Reddit threads were filled, like, every other thread was, oh, do something about the hackers, do something about the hackers. And this guy has the audacity, and then the people upvoting him have the audacity to say, oh, I've only seen one hacker in 3 years. Complete bollocks. Bullshit, man. It's complete, it's insane. And I can just go through thread by thread and look down, and people are like, there was a guy, there was a post, there was literally a post on Reddit. The guy said he's brand new to the game, and he dumped $100 into gold, right? He dumped $100 into gold so we can get it in like an early fast start in the game. And the guy's obviously a whale. For those who don't know, a whale is someone that pumps a lot of money into a video game so they can have an advantage. Which this guy obviously did. $100 in gold? How much is that? Like, let me just check real quick. These are not the right... You can tell I don't buy gold. I don't buy stuff. I don't even know what button to use. Okay, gold. $100 is 22,000 gold. Let's say I want to buy 22,000 gold. 61 million. So the guy essentially bought 61 million silver. And he asked in the thread, what is the fastest way to get to tier 8? And the most upvoted answer was, it takes a year to get to tier 8. It takes a year to reach endgame. Are you... what? 61 million gold. I'm sorry, silver. 61 million silver is enough to buy tomes of insight to max your spec on a whole gear set. And I don't mean like every crossbow. I mean a crossbow, armor, helmet, and shoes. That's the silver to tome of in the fame tome, whatever it's called, insight, tome of insight. That's the conversion rate. 60 million silver equals max a spec for every item slot that you have. I've done the math. You can do the math too. And this guy is like, he said it would take a year. Okay, I can make a new character on a new account and be tier 8 in 2 days. You guys have seen my video. That's what this channel is known for. Hold on, I am going the wrong way from skinning mobs here. Crap. I pathed incorrectly. I need to go down, not up. We came from up. I got sidetracked. Hold on. Anyway, okay, sorry. Anyway, and there are countless threads on Reddit like this. Like, the guy was like another poster was like, well, oh, these guys have already respawned. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and grab them again. But yeah, like, the thread was filled with people saying, well, it takes a really long time to reach in-game, you need maximum specs for this. No, you don't. Like, I have a video, tier 5, tier 6, you can be tier 6 equivalent, which is 4.2 in 3 hours, without doing arena, without doing the rough stone grind, without doing any of that meme stuff, okay? Like, then you just bang out dungeons. You just bang out dungeons every day, and you'll hit tier 8 super fast. I can hit tier 8 and tier 8.3 gear in 2 days on a brand new account, brand new character. Okay? Maximum spec is a little different. Of course, I can't maximize a spec in that long. I can get max mastery to wear the tier 8. Yes, absolutely. Mastery does not take nearly as long. There was a guy in my comments that argued that it took 400 hours. No, it doesn't. Or 400 dungeons. He said it took 400 dungeons to hit mastery level 100. No, it doesn't. I've counted. It takes 171 dungeons. That's how many you gotta run to go from brand new account, fresh out of the tutorial, doing tier 5 solo random dungeons. It's 171 dungeons in your tier 8 100 mastery. That's it. And that's done in 2 days. Like, if you're banging out a floor every, like, 2 minutes, okay, 2 to 3 minutes if you're new and your gear kind of sucks, that's fine, that's understandable. Then, yeah. Hold on, I'm checking for mobs here. Not enough to stop my character. But, it's crazy, it's... why? Like... There's so much misinformation on Reddit, and I'm still mad because I remember being a newbie and going to Reddit and going to the official forums and just looking through, what people posted, and I was so misinformed, and so many other people are. But I think it's on purpose. I think these people are misinforming others so much that they want to have like a monopoly in their special little snowflake MMORPG video game. Man, these mobs are still dead. Damn it. Okay, there's another pool right here, near this pool of water to my left. This guy looks like he's getting it. Yeah, he got it. Dang. Yeah, this is this guy's area, apparently. But there's one up here. There's one right... Okay. And that one's also been gotten. I need to stay in the top right of the map, it seems. I'm gonna check this middle area. Okay, there's a lot of Moa birds. So we're gonna go ahead and pull them. Because, hey, it's good money. It's decent fame. Yes, I know I didn't have hide ammo poison active. I gotta tag them all. That's fine. Tag them all right quick. Won't take but a stack. The misinformation, it's sickening, man. And there's tons of newbies. And the misinformation, it doesn't stop there. Like, when you go to the official Albion Discord and someone brings up me, they just say my name. Like, I made a music video about this. If anyone even associates with me at all, they say my name. I'm like Voldemort. Don't say his name. Or they misspell my name on purpose so that my algorithm tracking tools won't flag and I can't be alerted to correct their bullshit. Like, it's cringe, man. Anytime someone mentions my name on the Discord, there's like a whole army of these furries that just say, oh no, he's wrong, he's wrong. And you want to know why they say it? Because I don't like furries. I don't like furries. There, I said it. If you're a fur-sona person, whatever, sorry, I don't like you. And therefore, you don't like me, and that's fine, okay? Because I'm not into your weird become an animal fetish crap. And I'm allowed to not like furries. I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me. But you know what? I'm not going to go around and spread misinformation. Like, say you're a furry and you made a guide, and like a damn good one with lots of good information. Well, just because you're a furry doesn't mean I'm going to be like, well, his guide's stupid, his guide's dumb, his guide is wrong. I'm not going to do that. that is, what is that? That's like misinformation. Like, why would you spread misinformation? I'd be like, yeah, his guides are good, but he's a furry, so it's whatever, man. And people do that to me too, like, oh, well, would you really listen to someone's guides who lives in a van? Hey, you know what living in a van means? It means I'm not paying very expensive rent. It means I'm not forking over my hard-earned wagey dollars, which is how I'm living right now. Like, I wage cooked for 13 years, and I'm minimalist. Ooh, this is a big pull. So I saved all that money. I saved all of it. And you know why I saved it all? Because I'm a minimalist. I don't spend it on frivolous things like movie tickets or Starbucks or whatever the heck. No. I know how to make my own coffee and burgers and stuff. Like, I don't buy things for myself. I'm sitting in a wooden dinner table chair right now to do this. Like, not a gamer chair, not no fancy leather office chair. No, a wooden freaking dinner table chair. All right, that was just left out on the side of the road. Okay, of course I checked it for like bugs and stuff and termites and all the other crap. It's just a very basic, bare bones chair. You know, it's not comfortable to sit in, but hey, I'm a tough man. You know, sitting in those gamer chairs, it's just awkward at this point. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel right. So, dude, this guy's skinning wrong. He's doing the one over here. He needs to pull like a bunch. Like, he needs to watch this video. See, look at this. While that guy was killing that one, look how many I just scored. I just got 5 mobs ready to be skinned. So I just made 5 times the profit that one guy did. And he's using a claymore, man. Like, bruh. He's probably... Oh, man, that one reset. Come back. Come back. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, little giant stag. You know, I'm just kidding. There. Now give me your babies. Okay. Anyway, he needs to watch this video. You guys should message him. Rewind the video, get his name, send him a message, be like, hey, if you want to skin better, you should watch a Swole Benji video. I see a lot of skinners that don't use the skinning gathering gear, and they're missing out on these bonuses, man. Like, what are they doing? Like, what are you doing, dude? Let's see, that's a 4, that's a 1, that's a 1. Yeah, that's juicy enough. Except this one wandered the heck way over there, but we have this really long-reaching laser beam. You know how cats, they like to follow lasers? That's exactly what we just did. We shined a laser and the cat came. Because it's a little cougar mob. You get it? Gosh, the move is called Armor Piercer. Why not call it something cooler? Like Doomsday Laser or Life Ender or something. I don't know. Is that too edgy, too extreme for Albion? Could be. And now we go up here and over this way. Let's see, that's 3, that's 2. Enchanted, that's 4. Yes. Yes, we dismount for that. Absolutely. I'm gonna have to laser this one. Boop. Try to hit that one. Get him back into the fold. You know, let him know that he's loved by all these curse stacks and this, what is this, a blender spell? What is it called? Enfeeble Blades. I don't understand how it enfeebles. Does it like slice your muscle tendons so you don't swing as hard? It's whatever. I'm pretty sure we've made more money so far than that tier 5 video. I'm pretty dang sure. I mean, obviously we got, it says we're at 1 million, but then again, the weapon is 750k. The journals, 20. Well, these are filled, those count. So that's 16, 30. So that's like 800k. So we made like 260k so far, and our food buff's about out. It's still not that great, guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Still not that great. It could be better. It could absolutely be better. And I know some of you are like, well, duh, just go to the tier 6 and the tier 7 zones, bro, and it'll be better. No, it won't. Dude, the red zones are completely, like, drained dry by conglomerates and entire guilds that control it. Like, remember my video about arcane essences? If you even watched that one? Well, if you didn't, go check it out and then come back. Okay. So, the arcane essence one, Apparently that was a guild controlling that zone and trying to flag up and kill anyone that messes with it. That's how red zones are. Entire guilds will flag up on you and scare you out of their precious mining zone if you dare touch their resources. And black zones? The same deal, but worse. Like, I can go to a black zone with a new character and start mining, it's whatever, and I'll have 15 people chasing me within 15 minutes. And then I have to leave. I don't even get the full benefit of a food buff. So, where's my weight at? 46%. Food buff's just about out. Well, that one cougar, you know, he got away. He escaped. It's fine. Maybe I can get that cougar. Yeah, there we go. Pull him over here. It's nonsense. It's crazy. All right, so well that's 30 minutes in, and I'm kind of good at ending the video here. Are you guys? I used what? 11% durability, 12% durability. By the way, if your gathering gear ever breaks, you can go to any of these little outposts and repair it, even if you don't own it. There's only one guy that guards it. And you can always unflag and repair it too if you're just timid, but like even my crappy tier 6 one, I can kill the first guard that guards the repair bench, and then you can repair it. Even if your faction doesn't own it, you can still repair. So you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop gathering because your stuff broke. You can keep going. All right, come on, big money. There's 2, 3, 4. There we go. I don't have hide poison, so see if I can laser this juicy boy. Just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way without the poison. Just use the curse magic. See, it still works. I mean, we got 2 lasers. Plenty of cursed sickles. There we go. Very nice pull. We didn't have our food buff active, and that's fine, because I'm pretty much into the video. I didn't really want to spend my Sunday night skinning, and those are only worth 1 each, but I will check the last pull. It's up here. It's a good one. Usually is. Well, not today. Alright, so here's the profits. I don't think I showed it off in the last video because the servers died, but we got 96k, 53k, so it's like 140. That makes it 200. 205,000, 210,000, 250,000, and then the 2 filled journals make it 264,000 in the 30 minutes. So that would be 530,000 rounded up, 530,000 per hour. I'm SoulBenji, thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole, and as always, make sure you return your shopping carts. I'll see you in the next one.